very good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So today we have a very quick session on your career counseling. And there are certain questions that will be answered here by one of the experts. So we have next to us an expert sitting. So here I would like sir to go ahead first with his introduction so that we may come across what are his qualifications and what is he up to today and what all challenges could be there in his path as well and how he would like us to go or to undergo those experiences and to overcome those challenges which are coming our way as well. So here, Priyanshu sir, please introduce yourself and tell us what all challenges are there, what all challenges have you overcome being a science student or science stream student. Thank you sir, please.
Good morning, dear students. This is Priyanshu. So, first of all, I will tell something about myself. I have completed my education from Dehradun. I have completed my education in science stream from Priyanshu, Dehradun. It is one of the renowned schools in the country. Secondly, after 11th, I took admission in DIT Dehradun for my engineering. Then I qualified the GATE exam and I did masters from IIT Roorkee, MTech from IIT Roorkee. Then I joined BSNL as a junior engineer. Further, I took several examinations. I cleared CDS exam, written and SSB. But due to some medical conditions, I could not join it. Then I qualified for IBPS officers exam. And currently, I am working as an officer in one of the renowned public sector bank of the country. The thing is that you are a learner for the whole life. Learning is an endless process. It never ends. So, the very basic question which comes to your mind after class 10th is that which stream to choose, whether you should take science, whether you should take commerce, whether you should take arts, which is having a hoard of opportunities. So, the very basic thing which I would like to clear is that there is not a single stream which is having a hoard of opportunities. The only thing which can get you something in life is your skills. Work out on your skills. The skills matters a lot, your interest matters a lot. The prime thing which matters is your skills and your interest. For example, अगर हम एक कारपेंटर की बात करें, तो अगर एक कारपेंटर के अंदर skills है ना, तो he can earn better than an engineer, better than a government officer. A carpenter can also earn. For example, the carpenter of the Taj Hotel has an annual salary of 55 lakhs per annum. It's only about these skills. एक वो कारपेंटर भी है जिसको गली में काम नहीं मिल रहा, एक वो कारपेंटर भी है जो 55 lakhs per annum का पैकेज भी ले रहा है ताज होटल से. Fine. So it is all about the skills. Just try to इतनी inquisitiveness होनी चाहिए that you should know your areas of interest, whether you are interested in science, whether you are interested in commerce, whether you are interested in arts. The very first thing is that the goal of your life should be clear. The goal of your life should be clear. There is nobody to tell you that what you should do, what you should not do. You should not be influenced by the persons of others, by the personalities of the others. ऐसा होता है इन इंडियन फैमिलीज इट्स वेरी कॉमन. चाचा के रिश्तेदार ने, चाचा के लड़के ने इंजीनियरिंग करी, वो तो वहां लग गया है. फलाने के लड़के ने वो इंजीनियरिंग करी, वो वहां लग गया है. जिसने नीट क्लियर कर लिया, मेडिकल क्लियर कर लिया, वो वहां है. So this is the way you should not be influenced by the decisions of the others. Every person has their own life, their own taste, their own understanding, their own goals. Right? For example, after doing MTech from IIT Roorkee, I choose a career in government sector. Although all my colleagues are working in private sector and doing really well. They are doing really well. There are 20 seats in MTech in IIT Roorkee. And out of these 23 are doing research. Rest 16 are doing private jobs. And I am the only person who is suffering in the government sector. Fine. So this is because this was my goal. I want to be an officer in the government sector.
Okay, sir. Like we have students, those who are in 12th standard as well. Some of them has taken science stream, some of them have taken commerce stream, and some of them have taken art stream as well. Also, we have 11th class students, and we do have students from 10th class as well. So after 12th means for science students, what all options are there, and for what all options are there for commerce students, and what all options could be there for art students? Please let us know about that as well.
So after 12th, there are a whole of opportunities for science students, commerce, as well as for the arts. For example, if you talk about science student, the only opportunities which come to our mind, that is for non-medical, that is engineering, and for medical, that is cleaning. This is not the case. Today, the world has changed a lot. Every stream in itself is a complex humdrum of affairs. For example, pharmaceutical stream. After the corona pandemic, pharmaceutical stream has risen leaps and bounds. It has gone ahead 50 years of its time. So, B Pharmacy, both for PCM and PCB students, both can avail it, B Pharmacy as a career, and it is a good option. One of the good options, one of the secure careers in future, because people will always fall in, they will always take medicines, there will be always requirement for pharmacists. One of such options. BSc nursing is also a good option. BSc nursing can be availed by the students who are having PCB. Apart from IITs, apart from this NEET and IIT, NEET and IIT are the prominent thing which you see. But apart from this, there are other careers options as well. Okay, so just I have named only a few. For example, I have named BSc nursing, I have named B Pharmacy. B Pharmacy is very good option, a promising option in the future. Okay. Next is BCA, Bachelor's in Computer Application, BSc in Computers, BSc in IT. These are two other options available to the students, and believe me, they are very promising. Bachelor's in Computer Applications. इसके अलावा Bachelor's in Fine Arts and Design, BFAD. Bachelor's in Aeronautical Sciences. Bachelor's in Aeronautical Sciences is a very new stream. Bachelor's in AI and Technology. It is being started by only few premier institutions of the country. The entrance examination is conducted by the BHU Banaras Hindu University. So this should be these are certain courses which you can opt for if you have taken science. For commerce students, the very prominent courses which are known to everyone is BCom and BBA and CA. So these are the common things. If you have interest, I will definitely go for it. If you have interest in this, you can go for these courses. Otherwise, if you are looking for something dynamic, for something versatile in life, so you should go for Bachelor's in Fine Arts. I have already told. NIFT, Bachelor's in Fashion Designing. NIFT is an institute which provides for fashion designing and fashion technologies. So these are certain other opportunities as well for the commerce students. Regarding arts students, they can go for, if you have taken arts, so you have certain things in your mind. You have certain career options in your mind. You can go for BA. You can go for BA honors from DU or from any other renowned university of the country. And Bachelor's in Fine Arts is also one of the options which is available to all. Regarding science student, you can also look for Bachelor's in Architecture. Every career option which I am telling has lots and lots of opportunities. The only thing is that you should groom your interest, you should groom your skills so that you can do something better in life. Fine. Next thing is, for art students, they can prepare for government jobs right from the graduation level. This can the government job is one of the promising and secure options. Especially after the pandemic, the government jobs are very lucrative. There is throat-cut competition, I will say. Throat-cut competition in the government sector. For the jobs, aspirants are burning midnight oils to have a job, to secure a job in the government sector. And art students have an edge. Art students will have an edge over those which are having science and commerce, because ultimately it is the subjects of arts, humanities, which plays a key role in any selection. For example, history, geography, polity. So these subjects play a very key role in selection in any of the exam, including UPSC Civil Service examination. So if you are an art student, I will strongly recommend, it's just a recommendation, I will strongly recommend that you should go for preparation while doing graduation. Don't waste your time, don't waste a single day, go for preparation. Do prepare hard for any of the competitive exam in the country. Do something dynamic. Next question, sir.
Okay, sir. I have a question. I had a student here 2 days back. He had a concern that, okay, sir, benefits of IIT and IIM. What all benefits the student can avail being an IIT or IIM? So he had something in his mind. It got triggered and he just asked me, and I was waiting for this opportunity that, okay, I will have you next to me and you will be the better personality to answer that student, and that student is here in this class sitting next to us. So please tell us about that as well.
Benefits of IIT. So IIT, what I can say is, what is the major benefit of IIT is, the very first thing that comes to mind is that IITians are also normal people like we and us. Okay? Like us, they are also, they are same thing. But the thing is, IIT is very smart in selection process. IIT is only taking those students who are very laborious, who are very, what you can say, who have toiled for years to get admission there. Regarding the curriculum of the IIT, the curriculum of IIT is also very different. Exam system is also very different. Grading system is also very different, because the system of what you can say, the system of grading or the system of marks is based on the project work. In IIT, the system of marks is based on the project work. 70% project work and 30% is the theoretical part of what you can say is the theoretical analysis. Apart from certain subjects, there are certain subjects which are theoretical in nature. Rather, most of the things are practical in nature. The thing you get in IIT is exposure. The very important thing which you will not get in any other institution is you will get exposure there. Exposure to every possible sort of technology, every newest sort of technology, you will get exposure there. आपको देखने को मिलेगा कि नई टेक्नोलॉजी कैसे काम करती है. You will have good companionship. आपको अच्छी companionship मिलेगी. You will have renowned teachers, Indian teachers, जो renowned teachers होंगे, आपको उनसे पढ़ने का मौका मिलेगा. The very important, so overall I will say single thing which is better in IIT than other institute is exposure. That is why it produces gems of the country. IIT and IIMs produce gems because they select the gems. IIT और IIMs में gems इसलिए निकलते हैं because they are already selecting the gems. वो ऑलरेडी हार्ड वर्किंग स्टूडेंट्स को ही सेलेक्ट करते हैं. वहां पर एक अच्छा एक्सपोजर मिलता है, एक अच्छा एनवायरनमेंट मिलता है, एक अच्छा करिकुलम मिलता है, सो दैट आप अपनी पर्सनालिटी को अच्छे से ग्रूम कर पाएं, अपनी स्किल्स को अच्छे से ग्रूम कर पाएं. ये फायदा है बस आईआईटी में पढ़ने का. ठीक है. एंड द लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट इज द टैग. यू विल बिकम एन आईआईटीएन. दैट इज अ टैग. wherever you go you will carry that tag as IITian or you are an IIM. You are from IIM. Okay.
Thank you, sir. It is about bearing that recognition, being an IITian, that would get you so much of boost all the time when you are traveling even. So, sir, following this, I have one more question. Many times we see that there are aspirants and they find IIT is everything. Is it right to think that way? Or what if a student or aspirant is not going through this examination? What should he do when he is that aspirant? He feels like that, okay, he's made for it only and he's not able to go through. What should he go for? Because he gets disheartened at times. And how that person can retrieve his energy back, and what he can prepare himself for the next if he's not going to be an IIT in that.
Sir, actually, what students have this conception is that IIT is everything. If they have invested 2 years, 3 years in IIT, so they think that IIT is everything. IIT is life. Let me clear one thing: that IIT is a part of life. It's not life. Preparing for IIT is a part of life. It's not life. Life is full of opportunities. May God have planned something else for you, something better for you. Might this not be the right time? So the thing is that IIT is not everything. Yes, of course, it's a very big thing. It's a very big thing. If you clear it, it's very good. But since it is a theoretical competition, apart from you have prepared a lot well, but there are other factors too. It's destiny. There's something called as destiny. So there are other factors too. There are destiny. There are other factors. Your health factor. Mind you have prepared 2 years very well, and just before 2 days before exam, you are severely ill. You have no control over the conditions. Now you have no control over the future. So do not make it a life-changing decision. Do not make it a condition for your life. आप इसे प्री कंडीशन ना बनाएं कि अगर IIT होगा तभी आप खुश रहेंगे. ऐसा नहीं होता. It's not like that. IIT is just a part of life. Apart from IIT, you have board of opportunities. आपके पास इतनी सारी opportunities हैं. You can go to defense. You can go to if you have taken PCM, let me make it very clear. If you have taken PCM, physics, chemistry, and maths, and you are still not decided what to do, apart from NEET and being a doctor, you can be anything else in life. PCM में बहुत सारे opportunities हैं जो खुले रहते हैं, पर मैं ये suggest करूँगा कि आप पहले ही decide करें कि आपको क्या बनना है और फिर उसके बाद कुछ select करें. ठीक है, IIT is a good opportunity, IIT अच्छी opportunity है, but it is the bitter truth that there are only 2500 seats in IIT and there are more than 15 to 20 lakh students who give exam for IIT. 20 lakh students exam देते हैं, 2500 seats हैं. तो harsh reality is, the bitter reality is that everybody cannot be admitted to IIT. ये तो समझ में आ रहा होगा, सिंपल सी गणित है. So what to do if not selected in IIT? Go for other renowned institutions like NITs, like IITs. You can go there. You have many state universities like APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University. You have very nice. You have many other state university. You can go to renowned institutes of South, VIT Vellore, SRM Chennai. So these are other renowned institutes where you can go and you can achieve what you would have achieved in IIT. MIT is also one of the good options. After 12, you can just go to MIT. MIT is giving the best package in the country from last 5 to 6 years. The best packages are from the MIT University. See, I'm not promoting any university, but I'm just giving few names. That if you're not aware of IIT, if you're not aware of those names, you will just focus on IIT. IIT के अलावा भी बहुत सारे ऐसे अच्छे कॉलेजेस हैं जहाँ से उतने ही अच्छे लोग, उतने ही अच्छे पैकेजेस, उतने ही अच्छे स्टूडेंट्स बाहर निकलते हैं. हाँ, एक चीज है, if you are not decided at present कि आपको कौन सा स्ट्रीम लेना है, तो I will strongly recommend take PCM because there will be lot of opportunities. अगर आपका भी करियर गोल डिसाइडेड नहीं है, तो PCM लेने से काफी हद तक आप एक मल्टीपल ऑप्शंस आपके लिए खुले रहेंगे PCM से.
Okay, thanks a lot, sir, for providing us with this solution. Students, if you go ahead and if you face failure in this direction, so you should go ahead with your zeal left and you should choose other options. So we can say that IIT is not everything, but it is something that can help you and that can make you a star. So sir, one more thing, my last question is, many of the students, they have a desire to go for defense and they really want to join it so quickly. Soon after 10th or 12th, they have desire to go for that as well. So what do you say about that, sir? Defense
possibilities. So as Sir has asked that what are the defense possibilities? Defense is one of the very prominent sectors. Apart from giving security, it gives us a thing more, that is proud of serving the nation. It gives us pride that we are serving our nation. So I think this should be the motivation. Service of the nation should be the motivation if you are opting for defense. It should not be the career security, it should not be the money, it should not be these minor things. That you should have a bigger goal in your mind. Just patriotism should be there. आपको एक self estimation करना पड़ेगा that why you want to join defense. If it comes out to be this feeling, then you are the right person for defense. Otherwise you're not. अगर आप वाकई में देश की सेवा करना चाहते हो, अगर ऐसी ही फीलिंग आपके मन से आती है, then you are the correct person for defense. अगर आपके दिमाग में ये है कि इतने पैसे मिलते हैं, ये होता है, वो होता है, फलाना सर्विसेज है, फलाना अलाउंसेस है, फलाना ये, these are all secondary things. The primary thing in defense is that you should be patriotic to the core of your heart. Fine.
And sir, entry is through NDA, I believe.
There are 3 types of entries in defense. The very first is after 12, you can be a soldier. It is only for males right now. Agniveer concept, the government has recently launched a scheme which is known as Agniveer. So I will not say that it is a bad, or I will not comment upon the government scheme basically. But for you, if you have caliber in yourself, apart from that Agniveer concept, you can go through NDA or you can go through CDS. Combined Defense Service is conducted by UPSC. After graduation, you can opt for CDS. Otherwise, after 12, you can go for NDA. NDA में there are different wings. For example, when I have discussed it before also, that there are combat wings, there are non-combat wings, there are technical wings. So you can join any of the wings of the defense forces. There will be a study. There will be a 4-year course after NDA, and then 3-year course and 1 year of translation period, and 4-year all in all. And then you will be joining as an officer in junior management grade of army. Okay? So in junior grades of army, as a junior officer in army, you will be joining as an officer. Second thing is if you go after CDS. CDS is also a very great option if you are not able to make it through NDA by whatever reasons. You can go through CDS. CDS is Combined Defense Service. It happens after graduation. There you have the option to choose whether you want to go for INA, Indian Naval Academy, Indian Air Force Academy, or the Indian Army. And there is one more option, that is OTA, Officers Training Academy. You can opt for all the 4. It is an easy examination. It's not so tough, but the The written part is easy, but the tough part is SSB. ठीक है? Army through after ND or after CDS you will have a 5-day test which is called as the SSB examination. So staff selection board will take your examination, and if you are found to be fine, if you are found to be deserving, you will be in. Fine. So there are three ways of entering the defense services. The one is through direct entry, through soldiers entry. The other is through NDA or FCAT examination. FCAT examination is for the Air Force only. FCAT is only for the Air Force, and you can give after 12. Prime thing is that for NDA you should have PCM. FCAT के लिए भी आपके पास PCM होना जरूरी है. इसके अलावा आप CDS एग्जाम दे सकते हो. CDS एग्जाम में आपके पास कॉमर्स हो, आर्ट्स हो, या फिर आपके पास साइंस हो. आपने BSc कराओ, BA कराओ, BCom कराओ, doesn't matter. All can give CDS examination. CDS examination जो होते हैं वो सीनियर ऑफिसर्स जो सेलेक्ट होते हैं आर्मी के अंदर, वो सेलेक्ट होते हैं थ्रू CDS examination. ठीक है? तो it is graduation is must for the combined defense services. So my suggestion is, my recommendation is go for NDA or CDS. Fine.
Thanks a lot, sir. Students, I believe this has been that fruitful to us, and we can, for sure, apply it to us if we are determined to achieve something in our life, and if we do not achieve that, so we should opt for the second better option, as Priyanshu sir has explained each and everything. If there is anything, any question in your mind, you can go for that, since we are going to wind up this session here. Is there any student who has any question, or I believe he has answered all those questions, all those queries which may raise in your mind when you are in 11th or 12th class? Oh, I believe it is okay, and it is done. Thanks a lot, Priyanshu sir, for being with us in this nice and great session. And here we have those dilemmas and got solved here today. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot.